Isolation Nation. How are we? We're excited. It's Wednesday. We got a great show for you. Caleb Synan is here. Mary Gallagher's here. Jody Sweden's going to be a little bit later. But right now, Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how you doing? How's your life going?
Happy hump day.
Hey, how was your weekend? Did you have a good time?
It was great. I actually want to show you something. So I've been doing these movie nights, and I make like weird food during the movie nights. And I made one in
Thanksgiving dinner baby food. Did you make everybody eat that?
I didn't.
That's not very good.
I did a turkey, a pizza turkey. See it? Gobble gobble, motherfuckers.
I like it. Are those peppers making his beak and stuff?
It is. It's like an orange. You wouldn't know anything about it, but it's called an orange pepper and a red pepper and olives.
Now, did you cut just the bird out and eat it like your name on your birthday cake when you eat your name and icing? Is that what you did?
No. I did not. We watched this movie called Thanksgiving, which I might have talked about before, but it's about a turkey that runs around and kills people, and then there is a turkey raping someone in the movie.
Yes.
There is. I was real shocked to see that. That was something special.
Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
Yeah, it was the whole time like that. Have you seen Zombievers? That's a fun movie about
We're gonna watch that next week, actually. That's so funny.
Zombievers is very stupid.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's real dumb. Very cool. To support the show, there you go. That's what we remember. Top left-hand corner, you can Venmo, you can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or you can super chat as always. Remember, we've got topics today. Top 5 topics. We're doing topics, so just put in a $5 super chat. We'll guarantee your topic gets read, and one of the comics or one of us might pick your topic, and that gets it thrown in the poll. And then if you're one of the top 3, you get to pick a topic for next Wednesday. Who are today's topic winners today?
Yeah, so also if you're in our video front row, you get up to 2 topics for free. But our winners from last week, Kim Stewart chose a topic. Frankie Berman will give us his topic when we introduce him. And then Giggle Pigs, who I think gave it also to Dizzy. So those are the 3 winners for last week who got to choose topics for today that we vote on.
Very cool. Very cool. We're excited for that.
Also, we will be doing... Oh, that's the game stuff. Okay, keep going. It's confusing. I had the format down pat for...
Down fat? You had it down fat?
I have a down fat. And then we change it, and then I have to remember everything.
I agree, and I smoke a lot of weed, so I wrote this down on my little list. I have a little list right here that has the order on my computer, so I don't forget. But anyway, with the game again. We'll be making memes again, or however you want to do it. Photoshops. We don't need to call it a meme, but we do want to make sure they're show specific. So make memes or photoshops about today's specific show, whether it's the comics jokes or the topics we talk about, but not just random memes. But you can make a meme about a meme about a turkey pizza right now. That's where we're going right now. That's cool. We do have 2 great comics.
Send in these memes.
Oh, there you go.
Because that's important.
That is important.
If you email us a picture of it at sdscshow@gmail.com.
And then we'll put them all up at the end with no mention of names, and then we'll pick our favorite. So there's no favoritism. It's going to be great. We got 2 great comics as always. Caleb Synan is back. Caleb, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's the best day of my life. I'm feeling social and distant and happy, and I love everybody.
That's a cool hat. What's that hat? What's that new hat?
Well, I got this, the Riot in Houston. It's a great new comedy club, and it's a lot of fun.
Have all the comedy clubs in the whole world moved to Texas, or it's just my imagination? Like, it seems like Texas now has 37.
Yeah, it's really weird. And they're all still Texas, though. So it's like,
yeah.
You know.
I would not have thought Texas would become the home of comedy. I did not think that was going to happen. That's weird, but.
Yeah, there's still some rebel flags down there, but hey, they got... It's the comedy capital of the South. It's real weird, but hey, they keep looking at me. I don't know what to do.
The difference between Austin and Houston is in Austin, the Confederate flags are hung ironically. Anyway, Mary Gallagher's also here. Mary, how you doing?
Good
to see you, Mary.
Rachel, nice to see you guys.
You too. I love the hair.
I love your background,
you.
dude. You've got. Well, I like. Your hair is great too, but I love the background. What a great.
Thank you. I'm out here in what we call the music studio, also known as the room my teenage daughter will probably first get high in.
If she hasn't already.
Yeah, I love that you think she hasn't already. That's great. When I was a kid, or like my cousin who's like 10 years younger than me when I was at college, he got arrested drinking a beer on the hood of his car outside a village pantry when he was like a junior in high school, and he got suspended. He got kicked off the cross country team. And my uncle was like, "Yeah, the kid just got unlucky. I mean, it was like his first beer." I'm like, "Yeah." That was his first beer. That's where you have your first beer, remember, on the hood of your car outside a village pantry? No, that's the time you have your 1,000th beer. Your first beer is in a basement of an abandoned house with fucking 6 lookouts and caw whippoorwill. Like there's a plan in your first beer.
And Chris, I bet the car was an IROC.
I guarantee
that's what it would have been in my day.
It had some T-tops for sure. You're not wrong. One of them didn't work and leaked a little bit, but that's all right. No problem. Anyway.
Bowers, in your list, you forgot to do overnight game and night king game.
Well, that's next.
Oh, is it? We introduced comics first. Cool.
Yeah, remember you said comics. You like doing the comics first?
I do like doing the comics first.
So we did have a fun overnight game. I didn't forget it. I just was doing the comics first so they could comment on it. Oh, you're right. I forgot it. I'm kidding. I forgot. The overnight game was, what are some, just some letters for SDSC. Pick a letter and then say how it makes SDSC. So Andrew Kerr had P is for panda, the most hated endangered species, which I picked because I think Czar's on the phone today, or on the show today. But I thought my favorite was Rebecca Fisher's with B is for boobs, 80085. The amount I'll give in euro if the euro millions are nice to me tonight. So we're hoping Rebecca wins the lottery so she can, I don't know, paint the wall behind her and then give us $80. Anyway, who was the Night King, right?
So the Night King game was Joy a Song. And so Frankie Angles had When the Party's Just Begun, which is by Billie Eilish on Zoloft. All right. But I really loved Frankie Berman. Congratulations, you're the Night King. The Who's Woohoo Are You? No, got it?
Who are you? Yeah, that's
woohoo. Do I need to keep doing this?
Yeah, I wanted you to sing more. That's really what I was hoping.
I didn't want to. Congratulations, Frankie. Collect your prize. You know how.
You know how. Actually, yes. All right. Well, there you go. Well, speaking of the video front row, it's time to introduce those folks, I think, right? Have we not missed that? We haven't missed that part, Rich, have we? Also, we're thrown off without Jody, because Jody has a couple jobs, and now we have to do, we figured it all out. So we've got a great group of people. Look at all these smiling faces. Turn on your cameras, folks. We're going to get this rolling. I'm very excited to be here. All right, let's get this going. First up in the video front row. Oh, wait, it's Wednesday, right? Do I get it right on Wednesdays and Fridays?
Yeah, we do.
It's Cass Civils, everybody. Cass, how you doing? Good to see you. Is that a friendship bracelet or a nerd rope? It's a friendship. Oh, I thought it was how about a friendship nerd bracelet? I think we'd make millions of dollars off that. I think that's a good idea. All right, Brad Clark's here. Brad Clark's the fart behind him's getting slightly browner. I don't think that's a good thing. That's not bad. That's not good. I don't like that. Abby, do you think that's good or bad if it's that color? That's not a good color for if your stool's that color. Is he sick or not? What do you think? If you worked at Gallagher or wherever that place is, which kind of be the worst job in the history of the world, has to be the guy who opens the boxes at that Gallagher place. You know, that place you can send your shit in a box to see if you have colon cancer. Like the guy who's the intake guy has to have just opening boxes of shit all day. You think your job sucks, Cass? Imagine cutting yourself on some shit. Anyway, Abby's here. How you doing, Abby? Good to see you. How you doing? Oh, it's night already there. Jesus Christ, it's winter, man. How we doing? Front row, Stephen Val. How you guys doing? Oh, look at that Mickey shirt. Oh, they're drinking. Is that water or wine? Oh, it's wine?
Oh, get it.
Cool. It was water, but Steve's Jesus. All right, here we go. Zara's here. Good to see you, Zara. Oh, very excited. She's been burning the candle at both ends for like a month and a half, just doing all kinds of crazy shit. So we're excited she had a couple hours to come talk to us. That's very cool. Good to see you, Zara. Hope things going good, Zara. All right, Patrick Yoakley's here. How you doing, buddy? I like the finally... Yeah, I watched Finch. Have you seen Finch on Apple TV yet? It is a storm tracer's fucking dream movie, man. It is just storm chasing the whole goddamn time as them running from storms. You would have a boner the whole time, Patrick. Anyway, Steph Andrews is here. Steph, do you get a boner from hurricanes? I don't need to ask that question. Steph, how you doing? Good to see you. Are you eating pineapple? What are you doing?
No, I'm having a frozen Coke.
I thought that was chopsticks.
Regular Coke fucks my nose up. I can't imagine frozen. That would kill me. James, how you doing? How you doing? A slushy Coke? I don't like that either. James is here. Oh, Team Bowers, look at that. Nice shirt. Changing it up with some merch. I like it. All right. Anna D's here. Anna, how you doing? Is the D for your last name, or is that... I'm not going to ask. They call her Anna D. We don't know why. All right, Rebecca Fisher's here. How you doing, Rebecca? Oh, a little orange hair. Got the orange hair going. That's cool. I like it. Nice job. Nice job. Nice. Oh, Wendy's driving home from work again. All right. She's in a sweatshirt now because it's cold. All right, cool. Yeah.
Puffy coat.
Buffy coat.
It looks like a
22 degrees.
22 degrees. Oh, shit. My favorite band was 98 degrees, but whatever. JoJo's here. JoJo.
Don't tell Trevor that.
I won't. He was on tour with him. It was Nick Lachey's a Bengals fan. That's my problem. I can't get away from it. JoJo, I love your hat as always. Good to see you. And Frankie Berman. Hey, good to see you. Frankie Berman's here, buddy. You excited for your topic today? You gonna pick a whole topic? You got one, or are you gonna play it on the fly? What are you doing?
I have one. I was thinking about this morning. So since I'm a huge movie fan, I have to do like a movie-related topic. So movies that you guys hate with a passion, movies that you dislike in general.
Movies we hate. That's a good topic. Movies we hate. All right. I don't hate a lot of movies, but yeah, there's some I don't like. Yeah, I'll give it.
That'll be a topic that we definitely vote on.
Yeah, we'll definitely vote on that one. That's cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that's the video front row. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. We appreciate you guys being here. And I think we're going to go right to a comic, right? Is that the next thing on my little list here? Yeah, right to a comic.
I'll tell you some topics that have already come in.
All right, sounds good.
So here's some ideas for topics that, remember, Mary and Caleb will choose our favorite one here in a little while. But Randy Longmire said favorite vacation spots, Alexander Breyer, best things to put on a hot dog, Dave Adler, best worst TV series finale. And are you sure that it wasn't Seinfeld? Abby, most expensive mistake, excluding marriage or wedding and divorce.
Why would it exclude that? It says that?
You can't choose that because everybody would choose that, right? Everyone.
Well, it depends how much money you spent. Usually I make money when I get divorced, but that's because I marry women that make more money than me.
Jack had what's one feature of a famous person or fictional person that you would like to add to yourself? For example, maybe Rachel would choose Edward Scissorhands Blades. That's a really interesting question. And then Zara, would you rather have to fight a chicken every time you get into a car or fight an orangutan with a sword randomly once a year?
Oh, that's a funny question.
Those are some of the topics that are coming in right now.
Can you fight a chicken with a sword every time I get in my car? Because that'd be fun too. And then I also have a bunch of chicken.
We have to get a new car every time.
When we were at Key West, there's a bunch of chickens running everywhere, and they're just all around. And so every time I went to a restaurant, I would ask the server how much it would cost to cook one of these specific chickens, and they wouldn't do it. They were appalled. I'm like, I can catch it. They're like, we're not cutting the chicken's head off and cutting it. But I thought that'd be funny. All right, are we caught up on? We got anything else coming on? All right, what's going to start with a set coming up first? It's one of our favorite people, always in a hat. It's Caleb Synan, everybody. Woo!
Oh, hey, what are we doing? Always in a hat. I have. It's just because I haven't showered. I would like to say the hat is the flag of haven't showered yet today. But hey, I'm on the West Coast. We don't have showers out here. I'm from Georgia, and I spent a lot of COVID in LA, the most intense lockdown in the world. And I just went back to Georgia last week, and I don't know what year it is there, but good God. I mean, immediately, you got to wear a mask on the plane. So I get in an Uber. As soon as I get down there, the Uber driver rips my mask off my face, throws it out the window. He's like, come on, pussy. I'm like, whoa, Jesus, I just got to town. Calm down. He's like, no, we're going to suck that vaccine out of your arm, dude. And I'm like, out of my arm. And he's like, no, it's got cell phones in it. I watch the news. So it is different. I don't know. A lot of things about COVID changed for me. I wear a track suit every day. I wear an Adidas track suit, and I can't think of a reason not to. I got jury duty. I'm wearing it there. I don't give a shit. My life is different. Unless I have a wedding to go to, I'm not wearing hard pants. You know what I mean? I'm wearing the soft pants. I didn't even know hard pants was a term till just now. But everybody forgot. Everybody forgot how to act. People getting kicked off planes. Nobody knows how to. Somebody tried to talk to me on the plane. That's the rudest shit I've ever experienced. We both got masks on. The guy next to me is like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "There's no talking." Like, what? I'm like, "Yeah, since COVID, there's no talking until we land." And he believed me and went to sleep. I feel like I hacked the Matrix. You can just lie to people. No one knows the rules. No one knows any of them. I'm happy about it. Public is worse. Every time it's a nightmare to use a public bathroom. Now that we're back out and about, I don't want to use a public bathroom once again for the rest of my life. And I don't know how to get, when I have to use one, it's already a bad day. I'm in there for 10 seconds. No, everywhere in the world, somebody has to knock on the door like there's an active shooter, like the loudest, longest, fastest knocks. What are we doing here? Leave me alone. I'm just trying to have a life. Life is hard out here. It's already hard. I'm from the South, okay? It sucks to be. It's good to be from the South until you're like 8. That's when Google came out. When I was 8. Because let me tell you something. You Google your home state when you're from the South. It's not a great. You're just like, ooh, I'm gonna Google my state. And you're like, oh no, shit. Man, that's what that flag means. Oh no, oh no. Both my pillows are that flag. That's not good. Not good for my family. I thought it was the Leonard Skinner symbol. I didn't think it meant anything else. I thought it meant sweet home Alabama sweet potato pie. So you learn a lot. And I grew up in the 90s. The 90s was not a great time. It was not a great time to grow up, but it wasn't the worst time. They weren't the good old days or the good bad days. Those were just some days. No one knew what to do. At my school, for some reason in school, they'd make us line up by height once a year. I don't know why they did that. I don't know who told teachers, hey, come on, kids, let's all line up by height. We're going to hurt everybody's feelings at the same time. It's a fun thing to do before lunch. Make everybody sad. And it's always in like 3rd grade when the tallest person is just a girl with a horse shirt on for some reason. She's always got hair that's just as long as her whole body. And she's standing there like, oh no, I'm huge. Oh, it's sad. It's mean to her. All the short guys are sitting there at the beginning just like, oh man, I hope I don't start hating women. You will. Thanks, teachers. So another thing that happened around then, I was 7 years old when Bill Clinton got impeached. And let me tell you something. That's not how you're supposed to learn what oral sex is. That's not what any therapist recommend. Is, hey, learn it, sit in crisscross applesauce in the living room with your whole family right after the local weather. That's not a good way to learn it. They just out of nowhere too. They're just like, and the high tomorrow is 65. The president has just had oral sex, and we're all like, whoa, that's a change of pace. My parents hated it. They were so mad. They were like, oh no, that's not where that goes. Oh, you shouldn't have put it. They were so mad, and I was trying to be mad too. I thought he was the first one that ever did it. I thought he invented it, and that's why he was in trouble, because they were like, no, Bill. So I'm like trying to get mad. My dad's like, no, he didn't invent it. Other people do it. And I'm like, everybody does it? And he goes, not everybody. And then my dad just went outside and looked at the moon for a while. That's when you know it's a fun day at the house and Dad's looking at the moon again. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much.
He's excited, everybody. Woo! Tip jar is open. Top left corner. You can Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. You can super chat on the YouTube. Oh, my God. I love that. Like on the news, they're like, Hurricane Ida made landfall today. Speaking of things getting blown, Bill Clinton's in the news. Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, and they couldn't even, I remember in the 90s, they didn't know YouTube was going to happen. They thought everything was done. Like, if it was live TV, they're like, what? And so the reporters would look in the camera and be like, and Bill Clinton, like they obviously have an opinion with their face. And they're like, well, I'm not smoking a cigar anymore. And you're like, Jesus, this is out there forever, you idiots.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of the whole thing was like, then everybody was like, oral sex is sex. At that moment, I knew 20 people, some guys, some women, that had just had oral and consider themselves virgins. And I'm like, I'm not sure that counts. Like, I know a lot of people who blew a guy before they consider themselves a virgin, and still consider themselves a virgin, right? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, of course. No. You got one.
And then everybody's like, no, that's sex. And I'm like, not according to everyone I went to high school with. I don't think that's sex.
Well, high schoolers' definition of sex is like, I don't think I had sex till I was 30. I had to, like, you know what, like, there's no, like, some Christians think anal's not, they're like, God can't see your ass. They just think that there's a loophole.
Well, have you heard of you know what soaking, right? Have you heard about soaking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Mormons, yeah. Oh,
where you put it in and don't move around because it's the moving that's a sin.
If it feels good, it's sex. That's what I say. If I enjoy it.
Well, is soaking feel good? I don't know. We thought about trying it just to see if it was fun.
Well, sometimes
I'm going to do that. We're going to soak later. We're going to soak later. I'm going to report back if it feels
Please report
good.
back.
Soak. It makes me think I'm going to get all pruny. I don't want to think about that.
Oh,
By the way, Caleb, those weren't pillows. I don't know. Those aren't pillows. I think too funny. The idea is too of the way short guys I think are the last group of people we can just openly mock. Like my friend, I saw her friend the other day, and she goes, "I go, would you date a short guy?" And she goes, "I mean, I would. I mean, I wouldn't want to, of course. It's not the goal. That's not what you want. But I guess I would." And I'm like, Could you say that about? I mean, I date a girl with small boob. I mean, I wouldn't want to, of course. That's not the goal, but I would. Like, you would get killed. You'd be stabbed in the face if you said that about a woman in any way. Like, would I go with a girl with a big butt? I mean, I would. I wouldn't be a goal. I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, you can't.
Right. That's what I've started doing. Is I just say I don't date women under 6 feet, and they're like, "That's not fair." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. That's the rule, though. I only date really tall women." I don't make the rules. I'm not attracted to these short broads. I need a big, tall gal.
Also, too, Caleb, if you're going to be wearing soft pants, strip clubs. Go to strip clubs in soft pants. That's one of the rules.
That's
don't
true.
wear hard pants to a strip club. Anyway, or do. I don't know which is gross.
It's a hard pant.
Jeans or something that doesn't have a lot of,
Yeah.
where the friction gets cut down by the.
Something
Oh,
without
I
a little
understand.
give.
It took me a
you
minute.
want a little sweatpants or a little nylon action is what.
Yeah. If
Caleb
it doesn't
wants.
stretch,
Little
I don't care
or
for
big
it. I don't care
sweatpants.
for it.
Big
I
nylons.
mean, he might need big sweatpants. I just need a tiny. Anyway, doesn't matter. You got tips coming in, Rachel.
We do. All right, I'll let you off
Hell
the hook.
yeah.
All right, Caleb. Kim sent you $10 and said,
Thank you,
"Soft
Kim.
pants only is my motto."
Hell yeah. Why? Where? Why? If we all do it, none of us have to do it. So if we all do sweat, we can end it right now.
Now, see, I wear tuxedo pants because it's more comfortable than jeans because you don't have to wear a belt because you have suspenders. So that's that. I think
Oh.
tuxedo pants are a little loophole of dress pants, but they don't tight.
Do you like to snap your suspenders when you're real satisfied with yourself?
If I tell a really good joke, that's what I do, and I slap. And that's how the audience knows when to laugh. It's like when you used to pat your stomach, you know.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love that pat. Get them going.
The Chappelle mic on the thigh that says "laugh at this." That was a joke, you know, that kind of thing they do.
That is a good tell. I mean, I'm gonna start smacking the mic all over the place.
Yeah. Or maybe how about after each joke you could do one of those.
I
can
just
see
bring a
Caleb.
band, like do the actual rim shot. Well, let's bring that rim shot back. Why did we let that go?
Well, I don't know. Are we talking about Mormons again? Anyway,
Doesn't have to be. Anyway, Dana tipped you, Caleb, and said, "I always wondered when the average Southerner went, hysterical set."
Oh yeah. Oh,
What-
it's usually your parents let you have a few years of like just enjoying life, and then but you're gonna find out about the Civil War at some age, and boy, it was very disheartening.
Did they tell
I
you-
was like,
they
which
tell-
side was bad? Oh no, shit.
I imagine parents in the South tell their kids about the Civil War the way adoptive parents tell their kids they were adopted. You wait till you're like 11 and you sit down and you have to really have some emotional support when they realize that's part of their heritage.
Yeah, it's tough. And then it was like also I found out at the same time when it's like our big Southern president was getting his dick sucked. I was like, man, we really fucked up. We gotta.
You know, the one that
I
fucked
think
me
it's
up,
all
Caleb,
over.
and I've said this on the show before, but I learned that Santa was my dad and that Darth Vader was Luke's dad at the exact same moment of my childhood, and it was
Oh, that's horrible.
because a
But
kid in
look
my
at you
neighborhood had
now.
told me that Santa wasn't real and that Darth Vader was Luke's dad, and so I was watching the movie with my dad. I was like 8, and Empire Strikes Back came out, and he was like, "I am your father," and he said, there is no Santa," and I was like, "Fuck."
What?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
that was a
man.
tough car ride home where I'm like, "Did you
That's
fucking lie to me about
horrible.
everything?" My dad's like, "Yes, we've lied to you about everything. Carrots don't help your eyesight. It's all horse shit."
Oh man, that's a tough day.
That's
Bad
sad.
day.
All right, let's get to some happier moments, like when Cassie Nolan sent you $5 and
Hey,
said,
thanks, Cass.
"New childhood pillowcases."
Yeah.
I have
After
a
that, I
se-
got the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That was my next pillowcase.
Nice. Do you come harder or less hard into a pillow?
I'll keep going.
Oh,
Miley.
One side was the Hunchback, and the other side was Esmeralda. So it was an easy choice. Easy choice.
Miley sent
really
you
was.
$5 and said, "So funny."
You only do anal with the hunchback? Is that how it works?
Well, no one's ever said that before. That's the first time that sentence ever came out of
Well, it's because he's
anybody's mouth.
Catholic. You know, it's against his religion.
Yeah, God can't see over that hunch. He can't get you for that one.
Thank you so
I have a hunch you guys have fucked. Anyway.
Oh, Lord.
Oh boy.
Zara Bending tipped you and said, "Sucking the vaccine out of your arm sounds like an SDSC hump day pickup line. About as effective as I'ma suck the depression out your titties."
Whoa. Hey. And they're
I'm going to suck the depression out of your titties. is a T-shirt for sure. That needs to be in
Yeah.
our T-shirt store. Holy
Those are
cow.
both things I think a doctor from Alabama would suggest.
They call me a smilecologist. Anyway.
Steph Andrews sent you $10. I'm gonna keep going. And said the tell for men wearing a hat is to say that they haven't showered. For women, it's having our hair up. Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Well, men have a lot of burdens too, you know. Sometimes we don't shower until the night. I don't know. I wish I had long hair. It seems fun.
It's not.
It's not? All right. Well, never mind.
I think it'd be cool to put it in a ponytail before you sucked a dick. That'd probably make it neat.
That's much better. I mean, wait. All right. Front row Stephen Val sent you $10. Anal sex is a loophole? Are you sure you didn't mean to say poop hole?
Oh, well.
Well, it's a loophole for sure.
No, but a lot of Christians I grew up with thought that you were still a virgin if you did anal. I don't know why they thought that, but they thought God couldn't tell. I don't know.
That's what John Lennon calls edge of the bed virgin.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, if John Lennon said it, it's true. That's what I've been living my life by.
More so than Jesus, right?
Edge of the bed virgin was a humble. That's a good John Lennon.
That's pretty good.
When's the last time you heard a nice John Lennon?
You think Jesus did everything but? You think that's what's happening? You think Jesus was like had those same lines? It's like, we can't, Mary Magdalene. I can't fuck you. I can just lick your butthole Jesus.
Because every word Jesus ever said isn't in the Bible, right? So it's only like snapshots. Because if someone could have asked him, are you still a virgin with anal? And then Jesus would have to be, I say it to you, anal is. You're just like, we didn't need to put that one in there.
You're still lineth with women.
Yeah.
We're caught up on tips. Let me tell you guys, there's a couple more topics that came in.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
So, actually, I'll tell you the one. So from before. So Kim was a winner. So this is one we'll be voting on.
Okay.
What's the comic that has influenced you the most and why?
Okay.
And then Dizzy by Nature had the funniest Thanksgiving moment. Really
Cool.
love that.
Cool.
Steph Andrews, what's your favorite conspiracy theory? You don't have to believe in it. Not COVID related.
Nice.
Draws the line at COVID related conspiracy theories. But yeah, now we're ready for Mary.
All right, coming up next, it's Mary Gallagher, everybody. Woo!
Thank you. I am all on board with Caleb's no hard pants campaign. I think it would be good for comfort and for the Me Too movement. I'm just thinking. I'm so glad to be here. I am from Wisconsin, but I had to leave because I'm lactose intolerant. I used to go to football games. All the kids had cheese on their head, and I had hummus. So I left my battle with dairy behind, and I moved to Los Angeles to enlist in the war on gluten. Currently losing. I feel like I'm never in the right place in my life. You know, like the name Mary was the #1 name 100 years ago. And I'm bringing it back. I feel like if Agnes can do it, I should have a shot. Rachel said she liked my hair. Thank you, Rachel. I started out with the curling iron, but then I moved to the flat iron. Then I hit myself in the head with a 9 iron. Okay. And hope my denim vest is okay. Honestly, I never, ever know what to wear. When I was a kid, my mom never got me any cool clothes. She'd actually say to me, why not pick and wear something out of my closet? Okay. I'd show up to 5th grade in a 45-year-old women's business suit. The kids were like, we got a sub. I was the only 5th grader who could buy teenagers beer. So both my parents have been married for 57 years, but I'm in a long-term relationship too, with Citibank Visa. Yeah, they are so clingy, you guys. They call me all the time. Both my parents also are former United States Marines. you guys hate America. That's cool. I get it. My parents were living with me for a while in Hollywood, but then my father said, "I'm sorry, Mary, your mother and I have to move back to the United States of America." I just feel like my parents are often very disappointed in me in that United States Marine Corps kind of way, because they come over to my house and they say, "We are very disappointed in you." But they're doing okay with the pandemic. They've been socially distancing themselves for years. And I didn't invite my mom here to this show today because after every joke, you would just hear her say, "For crying out loud, Mary." Recently, my mother admitted to me growing up that I was not her favorite. That's always hard, isn't it? Especially if you're an only child. So I am a single parent. I have qualities of both the mom and the dad, which if you think about it is very fashionable these days. My pronoun is everyone. When my daughter was born, the doctor said I should have a lot of skin-to-skin contact. He said it would build confidence, but I don't know about that. I had a lot of skin-to-skin contact in college. My confidence was at an all-time low. And my daughter, which I told you guys earlier, she is 15 now, and she tells me everything, and I say, "Please stop." Last year was her first year of high school. She did it online. I felt like the school was asking a lot of me, because they wanted me to be a teacher, a counselor, a bully. She's got a class called health class. Now that class used to be called sex education. And before that, it was called recess. Is it weird that now that I'm single, all these guys are hitting on me? And is it even more weird that I just made that up? My daughter's so sweet, though, you guys. She got me this ring, but I'm just not ready for that type of commitment. I don't know. Sometimes when her and I are together, people say we look like sisters. Oh, that's such a compliment to me, but it's kind of a slam to her. I told her she just needs to start dressing more her own age and stop wearing my mother's 45-year-old women's business suits. Thanks, you guys. That's my time. Thank you.
Mary Gallagher, everybody. You can Venmo. The tip jar is up in Venmo, top left-hand corner.
Right.
You can right-hand corner. You can super chat on the YouTube, or you can send us a PayPal at sdscshow.com. Nice job. So yeah, Mary you're bringing it back, huh? You're bringing Mary back?
I feel like I have a chance. You got, what do you got? Mabel. There's a few Mabels out there. You got Agnes from Despicable Me. What do you guys think?
I think you can bring Mary back.
I could do it, right?
I think you probably could do that.
Bring Mary back.
I'll root for it. I mean, I'm not gonna have a kid named Mary, but that's what else can we do? I guess. Yeah. So my mom does a thing. I tell my mom when she comes to my comedy shows, I'm like, in the middle of any of my stories, you can't yell up, you can't stand up and go, "That's not exactly how it happened." That she's not allowed to say that at my shows because she would be very specific about, "Well, that's not true. God damn it!" Like, you can't yell that out, mother. I love how you said both my parents have been married for 57 years as if they weren't together. Like,
yeah,
not to the same person. That'd be crazy.
I heard that come out. I was like, that's a different joke going with another joke that I just changed. Thanks for catching that one, Chris.
Yeah, well, because my dad always says he's been married for 34 years, but not to the same woman. Of course, that'd be crazy. He's been married an aggregate total of 34 years to several different women. Anyway,
Mary, your one joke about your I think it was your mother. My dad had sent to me. He sent a text before. He's like, "Rachel, you're my favorite daughter." He's like, "Do you know why?" And I'm like, "God damn it, it's because I'm your only daughter."
He's stealing my bits. I love it. It's the Gallagher. Is he a Gallagher?
He is a Gallagher.
There you go.
there you go. Yeah, my mom's favorite kid is my mom's favorite kid was my brother Kevin until she met Leedy, and now that's her favorite kid, even though it's not her actual kid. But my brother is the favorite for sure. But she's not wrong. Like, we all agree that Kevin is better than all of us, like in a real way. Like, he's
Throw
the
you
better
under the
person.
bus for a kid that's not even hers.
Well, I mean, I'm also not. I haven't been the best kid.
Got it. Okay.
I said I had a bad childhood, but only because I was a dick. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's all these pictures of me at Disneyland just all angry. And I'm like, why was I so mad? And my mom's like, I don't know. We fucking flew you there because you didn't want to drive because you thought that was too long, even though you were 11. We bought you that stupid hat, and you could have been more pissed about it. I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I'm just
You're
angry.
working it out, Chris. You're working it out.
I'm trying. We got any tips coming in, Rach?
Yeah, we do. First, I have a question. Next to that beaver gopher, what actor is that? Other
so
side.
This.
No, the picture of the man in the suit.
Yeah, that's Horrible Bosses. My best friend wrote the screenplay. That's
nice.
Kevin Spacey, and that's Jason with his hand on his head. That's
Okay.
a little water cooler from Horrible Bosses.
Oh, cool. Okay. I thought it was Charles Dance, but
I can see that.
It looks like him from a side view.
Mary, do you know who Charles Dance is?
I was I was thinking Charles Durning.
right. She doesn't
Charles
know.
Dance.
We didn't know either. Perfect.
Charles
That's
Dance is
Actor?
Whatever.
he's an actor from Game of Thrones, apparently, and Steph Andrews has a big thing about
is
it.
obsessed, and now none of us knew who he was before she mentioned him. Now I can't stop seeing his face everywhere.
I'm looking him up today.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, some tips. We had Kim Stewart send you $10 and said, "Great set." Frankie Berman, from one Beatles fan to another.
Yes, thank you guys.
Cassie Nolan sent you $5 and said, "For a new suit for your daughter."
Gladly.
Dana tipped you and said, "Semper Fi, Mary." Ha 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 ha.
Thank you, Dana. I'm putting it in the act.
We also had Mary L. So from one Mary to another, she sent each comic $10. Thanks for the laughs after today. It was needed.
Thank you.
Zara tipped you and said 100% relatable, Mary. Love it.
Thank you, Zara.
Front row Stephen Val sent you $10 because anyone who reps Doctor Who, Kermit, the Beatles, Disco Stew, Paddington Bear, and the Lord of the Rings is more than a comedian. They're family.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will be there for Thanksgiving. I'm coming over.
Gonna get to Canada?
Yeah,
I mean, I really
probably.
think I would put if you can we put Mary and Steve up on the screen right now, Taylor? I think I would put their backgrounds of just cool stuff behind them, like
that's
that.
cool.
Like guys have a very
Oh my God.
yeah. The only thing that rivals it, and that's only because you don't have a storage unit that I'm assuming exists, is Dave Adler would put you all to shame, I'm sure. But that is all badass stuff.
Hell yeah.
I like the Muppets back there. I like the Stadler and Waldorf. I like all that stuff.
Yeah, they're heckling me all the time while I'm trying to perform.
Boy.
very cool. I love it.
Okay, cool. So front row, last chance to send me topics in the chat. Here are a couple more that came along. We had Wendy, movies that would have been better with Steve Buscemi. Love that one.
That's a good one.
Anna D had favorite food as a kid and also strangest person you've ever met or seen.
Okay.
All right. And also reminder to send in your shitty memes about today's episode to sdscshow@gmail.com, and we'll vote on our favorite one for later. But I think
it have to be good memes. They don't have to be shitty memes. Like the drawings were shitty on purpose, but
yeah, I know.
we can also go away from the drawings too, because I think it's very intimidating. Because Leedy was like the greatest drawer of all time, so all of us are trying to play catch up for that. So let's just do some memes. Can you go over some of the topics again, Rach?
Okay, so all right, so Caleb and Mary, and we got a text from Jody. She's still stuck in traffic, so I'm not sure if she's going to make it today. So Taylor, if you could vote for one today too. So we each choose a topic that we're going to have the fans vote on. So again, some reminders: favorite vacation spots, best things to put on a hot dog, best worst TV series finale. Why can't I say that word? Finale. God damn.
Finally?
Abby,
Are you trying to say finally?
no, I'm not. Most expensive mistake. What's a feature on a famous person or fictitious person that you want to add to yourself? The would you rather, the fight a chicken or fight an orangutan with a sword. The favorite conspiracy theory, movies that would have been better with Steve Buscemi. Favorite food as a kid, strangest person that you've ever met or seen. Let's see. And yeah, so let's start to go around.
Question. I heard Chris say something that was so prolific. Is it possible this could be a topic, which is, do you get boners from hurricanes? Is that in the running or no?
Could
No.
be.
Okay.
Well,
Bowers, you want to start?
I like the conspiracy theory one. I'm going with my favorite conspiracy theory that's not COVID.
I like that one
That's the one
too.
that's the one I'm
fun.
picking. So, but everybody's got to pick a different one, and then they're going to vote on what we talk
And
about.
they're gonna vote. So
you
Caleb,
got one
do
you
a
like?
different one?
Ooh, I like the chicken and the orangutan. That one's fun.
Okay.
Would you rather? And then my favorite was I think it was, where was it? Abby's. The most expensive mistake.
Oh hell yeah.
Taylor, do you have one?
The Steve Buscemi one.
Ha! I
cool.
like that. And
I'm
Marianne?
watching the first
Yeah.
one right now.
And then-
Mine is a feature from a celebrity that you would.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is 2 different votes. And then we'll talk about like the top 3 usually. So let me go to YouTube.
And Rachel, yeah, if you can just send me the other 4 that we aren't voting on currently.
Yep, we'll do. Bowers, you wanna kill time?
Sure, we can kill some time. Let's see. You think Thanksgiving moment's gonna win? Because I have a very quick one of those. But any shows coming up, Caleb? What you got coming up?
Oh man, everything's crazy now. I'm going all over. I'm going to Savannah, Georgia this weekend, and then San Francisco, and then good Lord, Colorado again, and everywhere. It's crazy. It's so weird now. Like, people are all freaking out. Like, people forgot what jokes are now. So many people.
yeah?
I did a show a couple nights ago, and a lady raised her hand like near the end. And she was like, "What happened to your cat in that first joke?" Like 30 minutes later, because I did a bit with my cat in it, and I was like, "That was like 8 cats ago. If there was something funny that happened with that cat, I would have said it. The cat's dead. It's long dead. That thing happened 10 years ago." I just felt so bad. She was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "You asked."
The other day I was petting my cat. What's your cat name? He's been dead for 9 years. This is an old joke. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God. Look, believe me, I included all the funniest parts. Everything that I included is sad. I'm sorry, lady. Yeah, people just don't know how to act anymore. It's
All right, what we got?
ridiculous.
We got.
All right, so in YouTube, it's like a clear winner of favorite conspiracy theory, and same in YouTube chat. So,
All right, in Zoom.
Steph, congratulations. You win that one, so we'll definitely we'll talk about that one.
Oh.
All right, changing it in Zoom to the new one. And then I'll change YouTube ASAP.
Mary, what you got coming? You got shows? You got any shows coming up? What you?
Yeah, I'm doing a 1-person show on Caleb's cat. Do some investigating and help that woman out because I'm kind of curious too.
You put Caleb's cat in a box, and then we talk about whether it's alive or dead in that box the whole show. Is that what it is?
Yeah, there will be answers. Let's just say that.
It is funny. People just want to, like, I had an old lady, I did a show in Myrtle Beach. She came to me after the show and she said, "How much of your act is true?" And I was like, "Almost none." And she was like, "Oh," because there's a lot of contradictory statements. And I was like, "Yeah, those are the punchlines. Everything's true." And then I say a funny thing. But she was like investigating. She didn't laugh one time. She was just like, "Wait a minute. Wait a
Well,
minute."
I will say, and Hofstetter told me this once, that I will say the audience does pick up on inconsistencies. Like he used to have like 10. He told me he used to have like 10% self-deprecating and 90% I'm better than you. And when he took out the 10% where he shit on himself, that's when it all took off because now he wasn't contradicting himself anymore, right? It's kind of like you ever meet a guy who's like his whole set's about how much he loves his wife, and then his closer about how he's fucked some other girl last week. It's like, what are you doing? That doesn't work. You can't sell me on how much you love your wife and then bang another girl in your closer, man. What are you doing?
Yeah. What the hell? I want to call the cops.
I'm just saying. I think consistently wise, I would be like, I'm not sure I like that.
Yeah, you gotta
Caleb,
be
I like
consistent.
that they're so interested in talking to you and that you're getting all this feedback from people in the audience, even though it's.
Well, that's what I told him. I
Mary's
was
just
like-
jealous that people talk to you after the show. They just walk right by her without mentioning any of her jokes.
Oh yeah, they just hide.
They're not happy with me. That's the main. I'm not. They're not like coming up and going, "Great job." They go, "I have some suggestions and complaints for a lot of your jokes." I'm just like, okay, and yeah, people always. I look very open to criticism. I think
Yeah.
after the show.
Those are called tags, Caleb. Those are other comics, and maybe not be such a dick, and you'd be more successful. I don't know.
I'm trying my best out here. People always have something weird. People haven't been. It was so long during COVID where after the show everybody just went home, and now like people are kind of like, oh, we can talk to these comedians again. I'm like, no, who told you that? Don't come up to me.
I only do comedy to talk to people after the show. That's the only reason I do it. I swear to God. I only do comedy so you'll have a reason to talk to me after the show so we can hang out. Because I got tired of telling stories to 10 different people at a party one at a time. I'm like, if I just tell this story once, you'll all know I'm funny and we'll drink beer. Like, I don't.
Oh, hell yeah.
I only do comedy to hang out with people. That's the only reason.
And Chris, we kind of did that when we met.
We did, yeah.
You told me some stories, and then we had some friends, and you're walking the walk and talking the talk.
Hell yeah.
My act's all true. I don't lie at the end like some people.
All right. So these are the three we're going to talk about. We'll talk about the conspiracy theory one. So Steph, you're the winner. You get to choose a topic for next week.
Ooh, nice work, Steph.
What movie would be better with Steve Buscemi?
Okay.
Would you rather chicken and orangutan? Orangutan. And most expensive mistake. So those are the four.
That's four. So we're doing top three. Well, we'll see if we get to four. All right.
Yeah.
Usually do three. So, all right. So number one is conspiracy theories. So
you chose that one, right?
I did. Yeah. My favorite conspiracy theory is the moon landing one. Ooh. And it's because it's the one I can prove is real. Because Neil Armstrong fucked up the line. As he's getting off the capsule, he was supposed to say, that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Because one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind means the same fucking thing. And he missed the word a. And if it was on a sound stage, they would have said, cut. Neil, it's a man. A man. He'd be like, all right, I got it. One small step for a man. It's live television. He fucked it up. They couldn't go back. That's how I know it was real. Caleb, you got a funny one? Your favorite one?
My favorite one is the hollow earth theory. Which I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it's where there's the inside of the earth is not lava. It's a earth where everybody sucked upward. So there's stars in the sky, but you can see past the stars to China. Like the earth is on the other side. And and they think the entrance to the hollow earth is at the poles. So if you go to the North Pole, you can peek down in there and it'll be upside down hollow earth. And my favorite thing about this theory is that Hitler believed it. And let me tell you, that guy was an idiot.
I mean, he tried to invade Russia in the winter. What a dumbass.
I know. Well, he's trying to get to that entrance to the hollow earth.
There you go. He's trying to get. That's what it was. He was trying to get through Russia to hollow earth, and that's why he lost the war. So thank God he believed in that, or we'd all be German.
Yeah, but he thought we were already in a hollow earth. He thought he would use his telescope and be like, I bet we can see China past the stars. And everybody was like, this guy's out of his fucking mind. Like he was
well, not everyone thought that. There were several people who were like, this guy's got good ideas. We should follow him and fucking march and yell and shit and put our hands up creepily. A lot of people actually followed him and thought he was smart. I mean, terribly, but
well, when you kill everybody that disagrees with you, you get a tight-knit group of friends.
That is a solid point. I hadn't thought about that. We should just
remember that, Caleb, when you're on stage and they don't like what you're saying.
Yeah. What happened to my cat? I killed him. He didn't believe in the hollow earth.
Next time somebody gives you a guy gives you notes after the show, just put him in a sleeper hold and just wakes up in the lobby of the comedy club like hours later. He's like, what the fuck happened? Mary, you got a conspiracy? You got a conspiracy you like?
My favorite is the Paul McCartney is dead around age 27. You guys, if Paul McCartney was dead, would he have sent me his autograph when I was 16 years old?
What?
I don't think so.
That says Paul McCarthy. That's not the same one.
Still, looks just like him, Chris. He's in a cover band called The Cavern.
In that picture. He looks so casual, like he's about to tell jokes.
I know he does. Caleb, he does look like a comic in this. That's so true.
That does not look like he's about to sing at all. He's
I know.
So what else is going on? So I'm dead. I've been dead for a while.
What else do I want to tell you guys? Anyway, John Lennon's a dick. All right, Rach.
My favorite that I just read about because I just Googled conspiracy theory lists is the reptilian elite. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The lizard people. The lizard people, for sure. Yeah.
So these people believe that blood drinking, flesh eating, shape shifting extraterrestrial reptilian humanoids with only one objective in their cold blooded little heads, to enslave the human race. They believe that these people are our leaders, like corporate executives, Oscar winning actors. This is amazing.
My favorite thing about conspiracy theories in general is how people think people with power would try to trick you. Have you ever met anyone with real power? They just tell you what they want you to do and make you fucking do it. They don't fucking trick anybody. They're like, put it in your mouth. It's not about sex. It's about power. Put it in there. And you're like, yes, sir. Like, there's not, like, they don't have to trick you. It's just a fucking, I don't know, it's crazy to me. Like,
Also
why would
that
they put
you-
why would they, if they wanted to chip us, they would just fucking do it. They wouldn't need to trick us with a vaccine. It's crazy. Taylor, you
And
got
that-
one?
Why would you be, if you're an evil reptile and you want to enslave Earth, and you're like, I'm gonna be the president, what do you want to do? And he's like, I'm gonna be in Wild Hogs. Like, they're not gonna pick acting. The hell, they're a reptile.
I mean, that would explain John Travolta's range. Anyway, he
I
just
want to
plays
be in
himself
Look
in every
Who's
movie.
Talking To. Like, what are you doing?
Favorite?
Another favorite.
If you
conspiracy?
used your reptile Illuminati power to be in Look Who's Talking To, you're saying you'd be wasting your power? Is that what you're saying there, Caleb?
Yeah, right. The other lizards are gonna kill you when they see Look Who's Talking. I can't deal with it.
Well, I love the fact that there wouldn't be lizards that fought each other. There wouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like, that they're all in agreement. That's the part I don't believe either. Because if there were lizard people, you know there'd be right-wing lizard people and left-wing lizard people, and they'd be
Oh,
fighting
man.
just like we are.
I want to hang out with a Republican lizard. Let's see what they.
Well, just go to Texas. Anyway,
I think that might be Mitch McConaughey.
Mitch McConaughey, is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Mitch McConaughey's a damn lizard.
Alt-right, alt-right, alt-right.
All right.
Mitch McConaughey says alt-right, alt-right, alt-right. There we
Yeah,
go.
he does. This is why I should not chime in.
It
Well,
runs
that was
the
a
Gallagher
that was a
blood.
Rachel level Mitch
Yep.
McConaughey is one of my.
It's a Gallagher
McConaughey
thing.
is my favorite candidate.
Taylor, do you have one?
Oh no, but I would like to say that my favorite thing about Bowers is he will say some of the dumbest things I've ever heard, and simultaneously the smartest things I will ever hear. There is no in between with him. That statement was so profound, but he also says, "Family restaurants suck, so go fuck yourself."
Well, no, look, I've amended that a couple times, but
All right, new topic.
hey, you know what I like about Matt Gates' girls? The older I get, they all stay the same age. Anyway,
You should have ended when we went.
that's Mitch McConaughey. That's a good joke. Shut up. I can edit it there. That's a great joke. What's next topic?
All right, what movie would be better with Steve Buscemi? Who chose that one?
Oh, I did.
Oh, Taylor, you go first.
The movie Juno, where he plays Juno. Move on.
Oh, I like that.
Similar vein, 300, because him shirtless, you know.
Hell yeah.
Where they contoured his abs.
And then you find out you don't need to. You're like, oh shit.
I would like to see him in Forrest Gump, but as Jenny. He was like peas and carrots. He taught me how to do things.
Great topic.
Oh man. I'd like to see him in Beaches. Like he's like sitting there with all the ladies and like they're like, yeah, it's mostly women in our friend group and Steve. And he's just sitting there.
Mary, you got
fun.
one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with something like the Princess Diaries with Anne Hathaway, because the only difference between, I think it's Anne Hathaway, when
Yep.
she's a pauper and when she's a princess is putting on glasses. So I feel like Steve could put the glasses on and then take the glasses off, and he'd be the princess.
And it's Anne McConaughey that's in that movie, not Hathaway. But you were close. You were close.
Chris is never gonna let me live that one down.
We had
And
some,
you just stumbled over the last name, I want to point out.
I know, I did it.
we had some comments on this one too. Berman said Saturday Night Fever. Front row Stephen Val said Brokeback Mountain.
The mountain.
We agree with the mountain. Zara said, if I could mash up some films, I would love to see him in Ice Age, Tokyo Drift, just some Steve Buscemi looking ass sloth talking about family.
It's the not so fast but still furious.
And Wendy said, being John Malkovich should have been being Steve Buscemi. That would have been even stranger, more interesting, and a bigger mindfuck.
I agree.
Ice Age Tokyo Drift. I'm never forgetting that. Holy shit.
I'd like a Muppet movie where Steve Buscemi was the only human. That'd be fun. All Muppets and Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
That's a game you can play where you just pick a movie and you have to pick the one actor, the rest are Muppets. So that's like you can do like Harry Potter and the only actor is like Dobby. The rest are fun.
That's hilarious.
You could do like Life is Beautiful and just have
Oh shit.
all the really heavy drama be all Muppets.
The other would be funny. I thought it'd be funny too in a world like where a Muppet becomes a human, and then we just have to get like a Jim Carrey, really good actor, where like he just pretends he's a Muppet as a human. Like when he eats his food, he's like, and he just does all Muppet shit. But like he pretends he's a Muppet the whole movie as a human. I think it'd be a very funny imitation.
Charlie Tinsley, Buscemi as Chucky. A little mini Steve Buscemi. Can someone please draw that?
Oh hell yeah.
This is a great topic. All right, change the topic.
New topic.
Let's do Zara's the Would You Rather. So what was it, Zara?
Fight a chicken every time you get in your car, or fight an orangutan with a sword?
Once a year.
Once a year.
Technically, every time you get into a car. So it could be somebody else's car, or fight an orangutan with a sword once a year.
Okay. Do I have to kill the orangutan, or can I just?
You better. He's got a sword, dude.
You.
No, you don't. You have the sword, not the orangutan.
I have a sword. I'm just saying I can't cut off one hand, and he's like, all right, I'm done. I can't. This is terrible. I have to kill an orangutan.
Try to kill you.
Okay. Well, I'm killing chickens just because I think an orangutan is too humanoid. I would have a problem killing that thing. But I could kill a chicken every time I got in a car, as long as I got to eat it. It'd be a win-win. I get free chicken every time I get in a car. Let's go.
Uber?
Put it on the engine block. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What if you got in an Uber and he just handed you a chicken, you had to strangle it and hand it back to him? That'd be fucking
That
was
would
just
not
our
be the worst
custom.
Uber
That's just
I've
our
ever
custom.
seen.
We don't have money. We just have the barter system. So you have to bring a chicken into your Uber, strangle it, and hand it to the guy. And he drives you where you want to go. All right, Caleb, you think chicken or orangutan?
I'm fighting that orangutan. I like the sword. I just want a sword anyway. I'm in the market for one, and I think if I was fighting an orangutan once a year or so, I think I would have a show. You know, it would be like the Super Bowl. Everybody's like, Caleb's about to fight that orangutan again.
Now, can the orangutan throw poop at you?
I'll throw poop at his ass. I'm not gonna let him know who's boss.
I mean, you can cut it with the sword as it comes at you. I was thinking maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna intimidate him. You know.
Mary, chickens or orangutan?
I'm gonna go with chicken because I'm a vegan and I love chicken. So I feel like if the chicken wanted to fight me, I could probably talk a little comfort into that chicken. Maybe just needed a hug.
Now, if you killed a chicken in self-defense, would you then eat it?
No, I wouldn't. But I guess if the chicken was dead, I would give it to someone who does eat chicken.
Gotcha.
All right,
It's
orangutan.
not about being mean to the chicken. It's about it's a health thing.
Oh no, I wouldn't want the chicken to die. I thought you said if someone else killed the chicken.
No,
No,
I'm
you
saying
can fight
if
it.
the
You
chicken
can just-
fights you, you have to kill it. Once you kill it in self, like if the chicken's coming at you, it's got a gun, it's gonna kill you. You kill the
You're
chicken.
not
Once
gonna-
you kill the chicken in self-defense, an evil chicken that was trying to kill you, it's a right-wing Texas Confederate flag chicken, and then
This
you
is
kill
not
that
your
thing.
topic, Bowers.
Do you eat that chicken? Is my question.
This sounds like a
If
conspiracy
the chicken's
theory.
a real piece of shit, would you eat it? That's my point.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Take your
Well, that's
chicken
how-
conspiracy and take it out of here, Bowers.
If you
Get
eat
cooked.
a real racist chicken, then that's how it gets you. It spread. You are what you eat, and you're going to be a racist little chicken.
That's a T-shirt.
Most racists are chicken, that's for sure.
I would just like to point out with the chicken thing, you can come to each chicken fight armed with a Bakak 9, and you'd win every time.
I just choke the chicken and throw it out of the car.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, girl.
Hey, girl.
I think
All
you just kick the chicken as you get in the car. I think you just have to just kick it as hard as you can, and by the time
And orangutans are huge and strong.
Yeah.
Choking the chicken in the car sounds like what Chris's friend did when he first got drunk back in grade school.
Hey, if you haven't choked in your chicken while you're in the car, you're not a road comic. That's for sure.
I've got a ways to go in my career then.
Oh boy.
I don't think you have a chicken. That's the problem.
Hey, what's the new topic?
That joke.
All right, last topic. Most expensive mistake. I chose this one. The only thing I could think of, Bowers, I thought you'd be very, very proud of me. I was on a vacation in Indonesia, and I had a flight in the evening, and I just decided to continue partying at a pool with people and completely miss my flight. And it cost $1,000 to get a new flight the next day. So.
Oh my God.
I would make that. I would say that's worth it. But all right. You know,
I mean, I did it. So.
It's not a dumb way to spend money, but it's a way to spend money. All right, Caleb, you got a really stupid way you spent some money?
Yeah, college, and that's it. No, I did when I was in college, I got pulled over for expired tag, and it was a $500 ticket. I don't know what was going on, but I was in Atlanta. $500 ticket, so I was like, oh shit. And then so the cop got back in his car. I got and then I drove down the road, and then a different cop pulled me over like 10 minutes later. And I was like, I just got the ticket. I still got to get my car home. He wrote me another ticket for $500 more. And he said to me, welcome to Atlanta. And then walked back into his car. And so I had to pay $1,000 for my expired tag. And then I had to go get my new tag. So that
little pro tip, when you get a ticket like that, just leave it under your windshield wiper and they won't give you a second one if they see it. That's how they do it.
Shit.
Works for
Smart.
parking tickets, not moving tickets. But you got a dumb way you spent money there, Mare?
Yeah, in the 80s, I bought a blouse with shoulder pads. Never a good thing. Even when Whitney Houston was wearing it. It's not going to pan out. It's not going to be good.
Yeah. You did say excluding weddings, because I've spent a lot of money on weddings, specifically weddings.
Yeah.
Attending them or being...
No, well, I mean, both. I mean, but I'm saying having my I've been the best manner in 16 weddings. I'm 14-2. The 2 divorces are both my weddings, which gives you.
Where you weren't the best man.
The other 14 people are still married. I'm the only 2 divorces in the 16 pack that we've been. But let's see. Dumbest thing I had a bar tab at the Voodoo Lounge in Vegas once for like $4,800 that once I got done paying that credit card off 11 years later, it probably cost me about $17,000 with interest. So that was probably pretty stupid. But my buddy Toshlag did throw up off the 68th floor of the Rio over the side onto the parking lot, which was pretty fun.
Chris, what does a night with a $4,800 bar tab look like? I'm curious.
Well, the Voodoo Lounge is this awesome outdoor club in Vegas in the Rio, and so we got like the DJ, we got the VIP with the DJ booth, like next to the DJ, and there was like a cage dancer, and it was like outside, and like it was off the side of the building. It was very cool, but it was like a 3-bottle minimum, so a bottle's $1,200. And then these girls met some random dudes who ordered 11 mojitos that was like $1,400 or something crazy that we did. It was, so it got out of control. We were thinking we were going to spend $2,000 and it got a little out of control and then we were drunk.
Oh my God.
It ended up being a little rough. Yeah.
Sounds fun though.
And you got stuck with it.
Yeah. I mean, eventually we got divorced and then I took the bill with me and paid it eventually.
Woof. All right.
But we took the bill. But also, too, it was one of those things where I talked everybody into going, and then it was real expensive. We don't want to be here anyway. It's like I used to buy shots for all my friends at the bar, and then I have like a $400 bar tab in Indianapolis, and my wife at the time would be like, your friends need to give you money for those shots. I'm like, they didn't want the shots, man. Every time I walked up, they're like, fuck you. I can't then be like, hey, remember those 11 shots I made you do? You owe me $85. I can't do that.
Was your wife there at the party?
Yeah,
was she the girl in the cage?
No, it was her credit card, if we're being honest, but that's neither here nor there. I don't have my own money ever.
I gotta learn how to party.
Don't.
It was a fun night. We had a good time, but you know.
Okay, so let's move on. So while Taylor starts compiling all the meme stuff that you guys are doing, we had some generals come in. Dana loved the Steve Buscemi discussion. That was
No,
Wendy.
that was
Great
good.
topic.
Great topic, Wendy. Like that a lot.
Dave Adler said, "I have no shame, Chris." I don't know what that was in reference to.
About all the stuff behind him, all the Funko Pops and things. When I said that Mary's back of him looked like Dave Adler.
That's true. That makes sense. Okay.
And he does have no shame, for sure.
That's true. Stephen Val sent $20 for Caleb and Mary because you seem like the type of authentically wonderful souls we'd actually let into our home.
Oh my God.
Aw.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard.
I'm coming there for Thanksgiving too after Canada.
Hell yeah.
No, it's same people, Mary.
Same people. Don't have to ask me 3 times, guys. I'll be there.
It'd be awkward if you and Caleb both showed up and they were like, "We actually just wanted Mary." I'm sorry, Caleb.
Yeah, I'm like, hey,
We try to be
I get
nice,
it.
But
One of the neighbors is probably lonely. I'll go down the block.
And then Steph said, "Caleb, let me know what kind of sword you're looking for. I've got a few, and I know a few sellers in the States."
Oh my God. Well, that's like the first line in a movie trailer.
you remember
I'm
Mike
just a
Paramore
collector.
of swords? That's scary, Steph. I don't need you to collect swords. Do you know Mike Paramore, Caleb?
Yeah.
He has 3 swords in his bedroom. We've found on Zoom. So if he might be able to let one go, maybe for the right price. I could ask him.
Boy, there's nothing better than you sliding somebody's DMs asking about their swords. Hey, Mike, I know I've seen you in a while, but
Hey, I heard you had some swords you might be willing to let go of, man.
All right, Taylor, you ready?
Probably.
All right, so we're going to put up some memes and Photoshops and whatever else they're called. So just pick your favorite, and we'll vote on them once we get going. So here we go.
Alrighty. All right, I remember how to do this. Depression clinic.
what?
We suck the depression right out. 1 free session.
Whoa. Hell yeah.
Next one.
Honestly, it looks like it's working. She looks so happy.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's like, I'm happy.
That is a smile. Anal doesn't count. Are you sure about that?
Oh, wow.
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 All right.
My dreams tonight. That is, whew,
And they're all our fault.
haunting.
Oral sex isn't sex? Next one.
Oh, boy.
Just go to my closet and pick out some clothes.
Ah, boy.
Love that. By the way, Caleb, those aren't pillows. I wrestled in high school.
Oh,
He's
man.
doing that wrong. This is all pleasure.
Oh,
Just this.
It
Someone
does
sees-
look like it.
Yes.
Oh, is that supposed to be me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
I'll take it.
That's
Wow.
you wearing your mom's pantsuit at the top,
Yeah.
Mary. That's you now. How it started, how it's going. That's what we're doing.
Oh, man.
My teeth for sure.
Next one.
That's awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
God, that's great.
See, your dad
I
likes
like
hats
that.
too.
So everybody has oral sex? Not everybody. Oh, God, that's so just.
What an honor.
I love that. Thank you. I'm laminating that.
All right. I wish none of this had ever happened. So do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is: would you rather fight a chicken every time you got in a car, or fight the orangutan with a sword randomly once a year? I think my favorite's coming next.
Whoa. Wait, so Brad Pitt's the orangutan.
Well, that's kind of the thing, Caleb. If you watch the movie, Brad Pitt's not really there. And anyway.
Oh, I see.
I think the chicken should be played by Steve Buscemi. That's what I think should happen.
The face you make when you learn that oral sex is at age 7.
Is that Mark Hamill? That
Yes,
looks like
it
Mark
is.
Hamill's face.
That's
That is
awesome.
correct.
Wow. When you nut, When you nut.
Mary or Agnes? How Mormons prepare for sex.
These are
Oh,
great.
man.
Oh, that was from last week.
Okay.
Oh, well, there's one more. Randy Longmire.
There we go.
Oh, my
This
God.
one? Yeah. Powers, Mary's hair, Mary's background. And
Yeah,
that
because
beat-
Rachel's like, I love your hair. I'm like, I love your collectibles.
and that be
There's
it,
one
yar.
more.
There's one
There's
more?
Oh,
one more.
boy.
It just got sent. Randy Longmire said he sent one in. Just
Okay, Randy, hold on a second. I have to open
my
up. Oh my fucking god! Yeah, hold on. Oh god!
okay,
Oh
so
no! Hold on. Oh no!
I'm scared.
Oh man.
Rachel got her wish.
I don't want to say thank you so much.
I may never sleep again. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that it?
Imagine the
Yeah,
voice.
that's.
All right, Bowers, what was your favorite?
Ooh, I love that Buscemi one at the end. I love Depression Clinic. I love those aren't pillows, but I gotta give it to Caleb's dad staring at the sun or at the moon, just angrily because he didn't get oral sex. It's one of my favorite things of all time.
That's my
Caleb!
favorite thing I've ever seen. I can't. I mean, what could be better than that? I'm honored. I wish I knew how to Photoshop. I'm so impressed. What a skill.
Good stuff. Mary, what was your favorite?
I gotta go with Caleb's dad and the moon. I mean, nothing can compare to that.
Taylor, what was your favorite?
It was definitely Caleb's dad in the moon.
All right. Shout out to the Buscemi Chucky, which will haunt my nightmares. The Fight Club Depression Clinic, but I'm also gonna give it to Caleb's dad.
Nice.
That's right.
Who was
Who
that
won
winner,
that
Taylor?
one?
That was Greg Burns Jackson.
Oh, nice, Greg Burns Jackson.
All right,
Do we have a?
congratulations, Greg. You get a free topic and front row ticket for next week.
Yeah, and then who did you have a fun comment you liked?
Yeah, so the comment I really liked came from Wendy. So talking about Steve Buscemi, the John Malkovich. So Wendy, you get a topic for next week. Congratulations, you're one of the winners.
Very cool, very cool. Wow, that was fun. I really like this meme contest, man. It gets
It's
better
so
every week.
funny.
I'm very excited about it. All right, I think are we doing anything else, or is that where
So
you're there?
a couple things. So Night King, I want to do 2 different Night King games. I want to continue the meme contest. So for today's show, continue sending us memes. So that'll be one of the Night Kings. And the second, just because it started to come up, is a movie mashup, right? So as an example, Grimbeard had Muppet Reservoir Dogs. So give me movie mashups for the Night King game. So.
Nice.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
very cool. Caleb, where do we find you? What you got coming up? You told us your show's a little bit. How do we follow you on social media?
I got a podcast now that me and my buddy Dave Ross. It's called What's It Called, and it's really stupid. It's every Monday, so check it out. What's It Called? Wherever you listen to podcasts, and follow me on Twitter at DumbCaleb. And I'm touring all around. I'm doing like 100 cities next year. It's gonna be great. So
Dope.
check me out, and I'll be around. We can do some shots, and Bowers will pay for it.
There we go. Sounds great. I'll send you my ex-wife's credit card. Mary, what you got coming up?
I'm on Instagram and Twitter as my friend Mary, and I post a lot of clips of stand-up that I do in active adult retirement communities. So it is hilarious. Yeah, so that's what I got going on.
Nice. We're like, I haven't been sexually harassed for a while, so I'll go talk to old men. That'll be great.
And the old women too, Chris.
Oh,
Come
really?
on.
Woo. Nice.
The new time.
Did you say nude time? Okay. You can find me at Bowers Comedy, as always. Origin Stories today at 5 p.m. Pacific with Caleb Synan, everybody. Caleb's going to be on Origin Stories at 5 o'clock, so check that out. December 22nd, I'm in Indianapolis at the Helium Comedy Club. Come check that out. And then also join my Patreon, patreon.com/Bowers Comedy. And for $8 a month, you can just get videos and fun stuff of me doing my social media. So check that out. Rach, anything to catch us up on?
Yeah, a few different things. So reminder that our monthly show, the SDSC mega monthly thing with Ben and Steve, will be on Sunday, November 28th at 2 p.m. If you want to be in the front row, you've got to be at some level on our Patreon. So join our Patreon at Patreon SDSC. Also, I'm helping produce a show that's airing live streaming tomorrow night. So I threw a link in the chat. Get tickets for that. And I think we had a general... No, I think that's it.
All right. Very cool. Well, that's it, right? Now we just go full screen and wave?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody. You guys are great. We'll see you Friday for fucking Fan Fridays.
You.
And next Wednesday, it's going to be super fun. We'll see you guys next time. Love you, everybody.
Bye. Thanks, everybody.